she was in the field. Yeah, it was an exciting moment, and they are here today to give us experience. But before we talk to the new people that you've not met, my wonderful guests, let me first of all greet my Shay. Shay, you're welcome back from the field. It's been a while. We've not had you on set, and it was kind of exciting to speak with you on phone while you were in like can I say on the field or.
Well, it's a pleasure to be back, Favor, and of course, I have so many things to talk about the field.
A lot of things, a lot of things. And my first question was like, how many gorillas and how many chimpanzees Did you see? And
well, gorillas are not like. Well, we're going to talk about that when we get into.
All right, that should be when we get into the program. We are going to talk deep about that. But now I want to introduce you to my our wonderful guests, who, of course, we said they are wonderful PGR students from the University Institute of Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. These are students of another higher grade, right? Maybe something like that. I want to first of all introduce you the first guest on my right. Talking about Mr. Bless Nyam. Am I pronouncing your word? Nyamni. Nyamni Bless is a wildlife monitoring officer from the Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Bless, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We're happy to have you.
I'm so happy to be here too.
Okay, and we know that with you, wildlife, we are going to hear a whole lot about your field. All right, now we're going to talk to maybe somebody who is closer to Sarai, and I'm talking about Mr. Atemlefak. Atemlefak. I want to call it like a real Libya-lem. Atemlefak.
No, I don't think they'll use that phonetics when they want to call it. Maybe
Okay, am I pronouncing it well?
No, it's okay. Let me see. Pronounce it well.
Okay. Mr. Temlefak Gideon, he is a social scientist, a PGR student from the University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Mr. Gideon, we are happy to have you join us on today's episode of the program.
Thank you.
So, how are you doing?
Thank God. I'm doing great.
Okay. Welcome to the program. Now, today's student guest, I'm very happy. We are happy to have you, and it's rather fortunate that my co-host was with you people in the field this time around. So it's a whole lot of experience and history we are going to be talking about today. And today, our topic of today is interesting. Students' field experience at Erudef University Institute.
Okay.
Students' field experience at Erudef University Institute.
Not only experience, but field experience.
Field experience. So we have a lot of institutions, but when it comes to field work, they are kind of limited.
Of course, that's why it is important for universities to back up the theory they learn with practicals. As I always say, it is easier for people to I don't know, to master what they see rather than just what they hear. When you get to practice, when you get to the field, you learn better.
You learn a lot better. Now I want to start with Mr. Bless. Bless, you are wildlife monitoring officer, a PGR student at the Erudef University Institute of Applied Biodiversity Sciences. Now, first of all, to begin with, why a choice of career? Why did you choose the path of wildlife? What inspired you?
Conservation is one of the most important departments, especially for geographers.
Okay.
Yeah, I studied geography in the University of Boya.
All right.
And my first contact with Erudef was online.
Okay.
Then in that first contact, I had to meet with some people who came across Erudef, and they told me the most important thing Erudef is working on is conservation, wildlife conservation.
Wow.
So with orientation coming from people, hierarchies, I was motivated to start working on conservation, and right now I'm with Erudef.
All right.
And the most important thing is training. We are going through a lot of training on project development, most importantly.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on project development, we learn how to brainstorm on topics. Then you choose a particular idea
that you want to work
that you want to work on. Then you look for people who are interested in that idea.
All right.
Then,
you kind of create your team.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you create that idea, you see people who are interested in it, who can promote it.
I rather think there is a thing just waiting for people to meet them.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have projects, right? Because at Erudef we talk about mentorship. You have people who mentor you, then they now guide you. Okay, we have these particular people who are looking for this idea for them to now probably dive in it and define it.
Define it. Wow.
Yeah, and then one of the most important things is to know who are interested in that particular idea, because not everybody is working on the same
project.
So when you find them, it's very important, because Erudef is out there for all of that.
Yeah.
They help you to do all that.
Yes. Yeah.
So when I became a student, my first experience, I was empty. I didn't know anything about conservation.
How can you be from the university and you talk about being empty?
All right.
Yes, like to create an identity to great apes population.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's you actually going out deeply into your field trip, and we have understood that you got, first of all, your background is geography. You studied geography in the University of Boya, and then you heard about Erudef and Erudef University Institute, and you thought, okay, this is the best place for me, not only to continue with the classwork, but to have a good experience about the field. I think that is exciting and very promising for his career.
Yeah. Not only for his career, for everyone who chooses to take that path, who chooses back up the theory, the knowledge they have with practicals.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, nobody goes. You don't enter an office. Then they just ask you what certificates do you have or whatever.
Yes.
They'll be asking you what experience do you have, where have you been before. Even as Blaise said, he did not just come to Erudef because he saw it online. He had to go and ask someone who has been there. Like, okay, you've been there. What does it look like? So that is just it. The importance of you not just getting things abstractly, but I mean, those who have been there, the field experience, the realities.
The realities on ground. Now, let's go now to Mr. Gideon. Mr. Gideon, maybe you'll tell us better. We understand that you are a social scientist. Can you explain to us what exactly you're studying at the Erudef University Institute, and what does this your field entails?